Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. You can see here I'm fighting against, I think it's a Russian player, and my options. Missile, Fortified, Giant, and Amplify. And looking at those, Missile looks really good, it's Missile, I like it. Amplify, could also use it on the spiders, and there is Giant, which give me a lot of options with free unlocks for Giants. Fortified, not that good compared to the others. End up going for Giant, while my opponent gets Marksman spec, so he has a great round 2 with a level 3 Marksman, although he already have DPS with 2 Sabers and 3 Arcs, which is very good against my board. My board is quite weak against his, and I am going aggressively, so I am giving up the possible advantage of having towers help me. So I don't expect to win the first round. You see me position aggressively here. We'll think of putting like this, then I will move back them more together and delay the saber, the fangs, so they don't start all at the same time. They don't start all in front, getting insta-locked. We'll put the marksmen together in the hope that they target the same targets with the same saber and kill it. Because a single marksman shooting at a saber takes a while to kill it. But you can see by the deployment that, yeah, it's not going to happen. Also, you may notice that the music is different. That's why I was having a lot of problems with copyright claims or the music from Mechabellum. And they say they were solving it, but almost 2 weeks later, it's still having problems, so I'm trying out some free music. At least it says it's free. I will find out after a few videos. And here, one saber down, the other survived for one shot. And now the Arclight is also almost dead, but my man dies. And that's 500 damage on the first round, with 2 almost dead units, which is really annoying. Here, I forgot to remove the quick deploy, but we both pick missiles. You will see me defending myself here. I expected him, it's too tempting to put a missile here. 2 marksmen, he would damage 4 badgers, kill a full pack of fangs, more third of the other pack. Yeah, it's too powerful of a missile here, so I had to put a shield. He also gets his marksman on this turn, so the problem with putting a shield is he's going to destroy my shield quite easily. Not much I can do about it. He also puts a shield. So yeah, my missile not going to do much. I think I will kill a few fangs in front, which he just added, so my marksmen don't insta-lock into his sabers. And for me, crawlers here, and crawlers here, so just 3 crawler packs. And they did help a little bit. My crawlers are winning. Are you winning, crawlers? Yes. And can I kill this shield? And look at this. They move it out of the shield right when the shield was almost dead. And that will be another defeat, taking even more damage. This time 700 damage. So yeah, and I didn't break the shield. Oh, the start is looking really bad for me. Then, looking at this, the Mustangs would probably be the better option for me. But I need to break that shield, so I end up choosing the Storm, which helps me against the Sabers. It's not vulnerable to the marksman like the Phoenixes. So yeah, level 2 storms, should have enough DPS to break the shield and kill the sabers. So, put it here. My opponent picks the option I wanted, but couldn't pick because I need other things. You see me going for Scorching Fire first, because I want to kill his shaft faster. And I'm expanding my board here. You see him putting one Crawler and one Arclight and hanging his Arclights here. So yeah, my shaft here is not going to do anything. My tower is very vulnerable. Look at the shield, it's almost destroyed, but tower debuff. So the shoot missiles that landed did no damage, and now they are too forward for my... It was too debuffed. So yeah, it didn't work. And things were getting a bit desperate here. It lost more than half my HP in 3 rounds, and things were not looking good. And here, there is Rhino Assault. I do enjoy some Rhino Assault. Opponents usually don't protect themselves well against Rhinos. So Rhino Assault here, try to get his tower. You see me getting more. You can see that I already unlocked the Overlord, because I want to use it, but yeah, I think I will use one here. So Rhino Assault in here to attack his tower. I will not touch this side, but I will reinforce this one with one Fire Badger to kill the shaft and Overlord to kill the Arclight and the tower. Also putting Fangs here in case he also go for a Rhino Assault. My Fangs will at least distract it for some time. Rhino in here, and he didn't protect this side. So you can expect the debuff soon. Things here are not going that well, but tower debuff helps a lot. And the Rhino's going there, killing the high level marksman, killing Arclights. This side, my 5 Badgers and Overlord are advancing, although a bit slow. And the Rhino's almost killed the Saber. Another tower debuff now. And even my right side is winning. And this time things worked quite well. And now my opponent has an Overlord to deal with. Orbital Bombardment is very good. There is also Intensive Training, which can be very useful. And there is Super Supply, which is a bit late. It can appear on round 4. When it appears on round 4, I usually pick it, but round 5, decide to go for the spell. So Orbital Bombardment it is. And I also have my Missile, so Missile here, it will kill most of the Fangs, the full pack of Crawlers, and damage the Arclight. Orbital here. My opponent's getting even more Mustangs. Putting a missile here, which is quite annoying because look what it's hitting. It's hitting my 5 Badgers. He didn't shoot, I shielded. So this missile is nothing, but he killed my shaft clear on this side. And yeah, now my Overlord has to kill a lot of Mustangs, and it's really bad at doing it. But with the Orbital, I am destroying his right side. My 5 Badgers are killing his units. My Overlord is taking a bit into Mustangs and shaft, but tower debuff. And look at how many units survived here. The opponent should have defended against the Orbital. Look how bad it is at killing the Mustangs. And it dies to them. And suddenly I am ahead. So he has less HP than me. So in 2 rounds I turned things around. Although I did use a spell on the last one. My shield survived. And here we have options. There is an enhancement model which can be used, but you only pick it usually if I have intensive training and want to level a unit a lot. So just skip. You see me finally getting range for my 5 badgers, getting more boats. So 1 boat on each side. This one will be very useful to deal with level 2 sabers here. This time I won't have the bombardment to help me. I am keeping the storm, although look at the damage. It's not doing anything. Every attack at the same time, it's really bugged. And yeah, he went for field maintenance, which is quite effective on high level sabers, but I do have DPS from my boats. So this side's kind of working here, more or less. The problem here is my badgers need to survive to kill the Mustangs, and they are not surviving to kill the Mustangs. He also put a level 2 marksman on this side, and his sabers are actually surviving. So suddenly, a defeat. Look, lots of damage, so I have problems to solve. I need more damage. Normal overlord damage is not cutting it. Here, Typhoon was the best for money. It's my option. I will put one in his deep flank and sell the other. And now, since I need more damage, I have levels on one of my boats, which I will pick, and gunboats. So gunboats it is. It practically doubles the DPS of the boats. Oh, these ones I am multiplying by 4 on this side, considering the guns and the level 2. Here I added a second boat. And Crawler here too, to pull his units. The idea is they will shoot here and then maybe they will go for the tower. It's a deep flank to annoy the opponent. And give other things for him to worry about. Let's click quick deploy here so we can see what he is doing. You can see that he goes for the wasps, which the only units that do have fangs. I have late fangs on both sides, but it will be mostly the overlords killing the wasps. You can see that he is using shockwave, which does kill my fangs quite easily. I did go for level 2 defense enhancement to at least reduce the killing rate of his shockwave against my crawlers. You can see that the boat is distracted in the air, but the guns are still shooting at the sabers. Oh, the sabers are almost dead here. Because the guns can't shoot air. They can only shoot ground, so even if the overlord is distracted in the air, the gun will still be doing the good work in the ground. But it's almost dead. The debuff is saving it. But he is also almost getting a debuff. I won the right side. But yeah, once again, although there was a marksman helping, which he has not picked yet. I had no tax on my boats, so he was thinking that maybe I would just sell them and go for another thing, because I am giant spec. It was free to unlock. But now that I have tax, he will go for AA. But victory for me. So my strategy worked and more levels. which is very important. There was a mobilized battle ship, which is tempting, but he has a lot of Mustangs close to his backline, and Wasps. So, not that great. I go for the laser sights to put on a boat. Getting the levels, which are important, so I can kill his units faster. You can see that he went for field entrenchment, which does increase the HP of the sabers by 50%, and then field maintenance too, which he picked first, which does increase another 30%. So 80% increase the HP plus 15 from the tower, so almost double the normal HP of a saber. Quite annoying to kill. But level 2 overlords with guns can do it. If I had the burning my 5 badgers, they could also do it, but I don't have. You can see that my rhino is back. My idea here was the rhino would come and kill the marksman. You see him putting a saber here to deal with my flank. Another here as protection, I think, against the possible rhino here. But I put the rhino in the middle. Missile to kill his wasps, which are the most annoying unit here. It will kill wasps and mustangs. Opponent going for missiles to kill crawlers. Missile here, but it can't kill my storms. And you see, right at the end I picked field maintenance for my boats, which is helping them, although not completely protecting, because my opponent has very high level marksmen with AA. So can still kill my boats, just not as easily. You can see this one, even having to deal with those cursed mustangs, it's winning. On this side, now he picked the debuff, so he's healing back. Gun killing the marksman. And thanks to the healing, I win! At least this round. Doing quite a bit of damage, it's 400 per boat. So I'm ahead again, by a little bit. And suddenly, super heavy armor. Yeah, I will not resist it. And I just have 2 level 3 boats. And since this one is tanking a lot here, I decided to put on this one, and look at this. 280,000 HP. A boat in the air. How is my opponent going to kill it? I also leveled the other one, which they have a half the HP of this one. I do have all the enhancements, so level 2 enhancement here in HP. The healing also gives more HP. So, very tanky boats. Let's go for a quick deploy here. You can see my opponent also picked the super heavy. Put it on one of his level 2 sabers, but he only has level 2 sabers. None of them above level 3. You see me putting a missile here. The idea is to get those crawlers when they approach. And here to get those. So 2 missiles to help me shaft clear a little faster. I did pick speed and range. And more boats. More and more boats. I sold my Typhoon because it was useless with the saber here. And look at this. The marksman is shooting at my overlord and doing nothing. Healing faster than it's taking damage. The 2 marksmen shooting at it. And the mustangs. And now a 3rd marksman. So suddenly he is losing a little bit of HP at a time. But those here are also healing. And tower debuff. And suddenly it's healing back to full. And he can't kill my overlord. And it's so fun. The immortal overlord. He can't be killed. And he's here killing units slowly. And my armada of immortal boats win. And if you did enjoy saying immortal boats, you could subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. But that was really fun. This crazy, powerful overlord here. My opponent did go for Electromag on his wasps, but he has way too few wasps for them to be effective. He should have invested into more wasps if he wanted them to reach my boats and shoot them, because they sit behind the 5 badgers. See, little more range. So he would need more wasps and more backline wasps, so all the way in the back. So they arrive and remove the healing of my boat. Like, he could also put them in front and go with AA. If he goes AA, he could probably hit my boats sooner, but then I could just photon emission if I survive it. But that's not what happens. What happens is immortal boats, and he can't kill them, and he dies. And that's it for this one. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. You can also comment about the music, if it's better than before, if you prefer the normal Mechabellum music. But that's it. I will see you on the next one.